Hello, it's time for Flashback, the weekly history quiz. Let's find out what's happened in history. In 1909, the Lincoln penny is the first U.S. coin with a president. Older coins often just featured a lot of eagles. Interesting. So that was 1909. And then during his golden age, an Italian craftsman reshapes the violin to create a larger, richer sound. Each instrument is known as a Stradivarius. That'll be the 17th or 18th century? I don't actually remember which. 1700, right? Okay, so I was right on. It was exactly on the line. Inga Lehman notices seismic waves near the center of the Earth. She posits the planet has an inner core, confirmed a few decades later by computers. Well, that's certainly going to be after 1909, I would think. Yes, 1936, not that much later. A chemist, Spencer Silver, tries to make a strong adhesive for aircraft, but ends up with a glue that easily peels away. It's used to create Post-it notes. I'm guessing this will be after 1936. Yeah, no, considerably later, 1968. Soviets try to cover up a nuclear meltdown at Chernobyl, but hundreds of miles away, Sweden discovers something odd. Their rain is now radioactive. So that's also after 1968. Yep, 1986, then yeah, same numbers in a different order. The Treaty of Paris, which ends the American Revolution, has a cartographic error. It becomes the northern bump or northwest angle in Minnesota. That's very funny. So this is, the end of the 18th century, basically. Yeah, 1783. The South allows segregated buses defying the Supreme Court. It takes hundreds of freedom riders to get the U.S. to enforce its laws. This will be 1950s or 60s, 1961, yeah, so again, kind of on the line there. The Dutch navigator Abel Tasman is the first European to spot New Zealand, hence Tasmania. Facing Maori warriors, he quickly flees. I don't know. Is that before or after 1700? I actually don't know, to be honest with you. Before? Yes. Yeah, not long before, 1642. On a walk in Norway near a mental asylum, Edvard Munch feels something resembling a panic attack. It leads him to paint the Scream. I'm thinking that's the 19th century. Yes, late 19th century. Okay, good. Oh, good. I got them all right. That's nice because I didn't last week. And I was one of a fifth of players who did. So let's see what tripped some others up. A third of people misplaced Abel Tasman and New Zealand, so I guess must have put it later. And then nearly, most people correctly placed Stradivarius. Stradivari, I guess was his name. I don't actually remember exactly the way that translated to the instrument name. Let's see. Most people placed the Treaty of Paris correctly. Oh, nearly half of people misplaced Edvard Munch and the Scream. I wonder when they thought that was. I guess they must have thought it was the 20th century. Interesting. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Nearly a quarter of people misplaced the noticing of the seismic waves near the center of the Earth. So, yeah, that's funny as well. I wonder when they would have thought that would be, because it says confirmed a few decades later by computers, so it couldn't have been, it somewhat limits when this could have been, but maybe they thought it was later than this. I don't know. About a tenth of people misplaced the South allowing segregated buses in the United States. 6% of people misplaced Post-it notes. So yeah, errors spread all over, although it was really the Scream, surprisingly. That was the big thing that got people. And then 7% of people misplaced the nuclear meltdown at Chernobyl. Interesting. All right, well, there we go. That was the week in history. I enjoy this as always. I'll be back next week with more of it. Bye for now.